Matchup. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Boston Red Sox.
Just about set to go, towing the slab in today's game. Garrett Crochet. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Here's Victor Robles. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And we're underway from Fenway. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Step off, throw to first. Robles dives back in. That one off the mark, and that's ball one. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Ball 2-2.
Robles aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Cal Raleigh stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
2 balls, no strikes.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history.
Robles runs. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. 1 out and a runner at second. Next offering is in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Foul ball there. Runner at second, 2 down. Backed off the plate that time.
Ball.
Fans Adds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Boston, on the hill here today, Logan Gilbert. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Jarren Duran leading things off and takes a strike. Gilbert, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. That one to first, Raley. Takes it himself,
He's
one
out.
up, one down.
Batting second.
As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox.
Bregman.
And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, he threw that
0-1.
fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
That one's upstairs, ball one. And that is downstairs. And a count 2-1. 1 out, bases empty. Just
that's the ball.
missed.
Boog, he never moved because he
3-1.
never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with
Take your
it.
base.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
And there's a foul ball. Late swing, foul to the left. And Raffy falls victim to the K.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Now batting Tristan Casas. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Two outs. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball. And the Red Sox leave one. Scoreless after one. Back here at Fenway. And here's the first baseman, Luke Raley. Crochet back to work. And a foul ball. Crochet, an all-star a season ago, 25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff, Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Inside.
That one missed. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
No, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Crochet, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. No score here in the second. Check swing, called strike.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
And there's a ball.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Well struck left field. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. What does she need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
J.P. Crawford in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. And that is that. Mariners go down quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back inside Fenway Park. Here's Trevor Story now. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
Next pitch is outside.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Now, Masataka Yoshida. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
1 gone, runner at first. And now, Wilyer Abreu. Right side. Oh, great stop from his backside. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Awesome job of getting to that baseball. Really good dive there. Doesn't have time to get up to his feet, so he throws from the seat of his pants, and he throws on the money.
And stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong.
Come on, Connor.
And the first offering is not close. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's outside. a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That front door
balls,
slider is such
two
a
strikes.
devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
2 outs. And that's
Full
in the
count.
dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now
Ball
2
4,
on
outside.
and 2 outs.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
First and second, 2 outs. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox, the early lead. And next for the Red Sox, Jarren Duran. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That misses the zone, and 1-1. And that's down and away.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Now this one gets away from the catcher. No advance from the runners. 3-1 now. Alex Bregman on deck for Boston. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Second baseman, Alex
So bases all loaded up. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. Walked his first time. On the outside corner, and that is strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Bases loaded, 2 down.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco. That missed by a lot. 1-0. There's a strike at the knees. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And the sweeper is in for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Yeah, that's fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
2 outs, base is empty. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Sets him down looking, and he strikes out the side in the 3rd.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and here is Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Outside low, ball 1. And misses inside. Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. His first at bat was a strikeout. And takes low for ball 1. That one missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's 2-1 now. And that's
Ball 3.
outside.
3-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Full count.
Hit in the air, center field. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one the other way and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Red Sox go down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now here is Julio Rodriguez. He was late there, strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Just missed. Next offering upstairs. Check swing, and he held up. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to Casas. Rodriguez out of the play.
Up next for Seattle, catcher Cal Raleigh.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Struck out swinging his first time. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Right through there for a strike. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Rosarena batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Missed with a changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Splits the plate, and that is strike 2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the 4th. Here now the Red Sox DH. Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
Outside with a breaking ball. And a foul ball. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Comes a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Rodriguez makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. He's 0 for 1. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Swung on, popped up on the infield. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Connor Wong will hit next. He reached out a walk his first time.
Hook one. No balls. 1 strike.
A little bit
No,
high.
that's too high.
And that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third
1
time
ball,
through the
2
lineup,
strikes.
you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice
2-2.
job of it.
Next offering way off the plate.
Full count.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Back now at Fenway, ready now for the 5th inning, and now for Seattle, Luke Raley. Crochet back to work. And there's the strike.
Well, these Mariners, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Fastball is outside. Next pitch is outside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. Fly to left his first time. Late swing, fouled off. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Out towards right center field. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. 0 for 1 so far. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, he's got a cannon of an arm back there behind the dish. A good, accurate throw is just as important in controlling the running game. So maybe rushed his throw a little bit right there. Didn't finish it off. It was high, and I think that's what allowed the base runner to make it safely.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run. The
batter now, Jorge Polanco. Caught looking his first time up.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Polanco in his 9th season, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Moore in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Just missed. That catches the top part of the zone. 2 balls and a strike. That's
Ball
inside.
3.
Victor
3
Robles
balls, 1
in the
strike.
on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Crawford off of first with 2 away. That's in there. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Going back. Leaps at the wall but can't haul it in. The run scores all the way from first. It's 2-1.
Well, this one started with a bad jump, a bad read off of the bat. He ends up having to try to leap out of desperation, can't come down with it, and it turned into extra bases.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Garrett Crochet is done, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Josh
25.
Winkowski.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So the lineup flips over, and here is Victor Robles. 1 for 2.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And it drops in. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe! In comes the run from second. And they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Runner at first with 2 away. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. And that one missing low.
1 ball, no strikes.
Check on the runner.
He's safe.
The 1-0. There's a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Greg Weiser, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Bernardino warming up as well. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Abreu makes the grab. And that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the Red Sox 1. Back here at Fenway Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Fouled off left side.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Sneaks through, base hit, and that turns the lineup over. Now batting Jarren Duran.
For the Red Sox, left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
And that one clips the corner. This one popped up. One down.
Now batting, second baseman Alex Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman. A strikeout and a walk. Outside low, and it's 1-0. And fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. That misses the zone, and that's ball two. Tap foul at the plate.
Full count.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Man at second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Now it's Devers at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there, and it's 0-1.
No balls, one strike.
Rafaela on at second with 2 down. Right through there for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Next pitch is downstairs. So man in a scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Last half of inning number 5. Off the mark there, and the count's even at 2. And that's
Ball
too
three.
high.
Way to lay off that fastball
Full
up
count.
right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. One left for the Red Sox, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's a big power threat. Cal Raleigh. On the inside corner for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just
No
pulled the
balls,
string.
2 strikes.
Ball 1 there. Next
Ball.
offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball. Full count.
And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. A massive home run. It's 4-1.
There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
So digging in, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Way
1-1.
high there, and it's 1-1. And there's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off.
Two.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman Luke
And
Raley.
now, Luke Raley. He is struck out, and he is walked. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
High fly ball out to center field. Makes the catch, inning over. Solo blast adds to the Seattle lead. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back back here in Boston. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Tristan Casas.
You can do it, Red Sox.
Let's go, Red Sox!
That one fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor.
Here's Trevor Story. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Up and in, 1-2 to count.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. And it's fouled away. And that misses. And the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Up the middle, Crawford fires to first on the run, and that's a nice play to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox, and they trail it 4-1.
Now pitching.
A new pitcher in the game, Greg Weiser.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in, J.P. Crawford. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Just missed. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
In for a strike. And now 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting, third baseman.
Down the third baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Let's turn 2. Come on, Red Sox.
That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
0-1.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Justin Wilson getting ready to go. Chases that one out of the zone. And that's the first out. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Here's Dylan Moore. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Right-handed reliever on the ground, and it goes just foul. Man at first, one away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
Victor Robles.
Fastball for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-2. Crawford, the runner at first with 2 gone. On a line out towards center. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. And we're back here at Fenway Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Just missed.
Outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Movement in the bullpen, Gregory Santos appears to be getting loose. Snyder getting cranked up as well. Out to center, Rodriguez puts it away for the out, and there's 1 away.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Logan Gilbert done for the afternoon, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Gregory
Seattle.
Santos gets the call from the pen.
Gregory Santos.
And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. 1 down, base is empty. And that one fouled off.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field. If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Rafaela, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
No. 2-0 to count.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And a swing and a miss.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Now pitching for
And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Brennan Bernardino
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 3 in this one. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Bernardino measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. And it is 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2.
Just
No, that's the ball.
misses. And a full count now.
Full count.
Chopped to third. And that one handled to first. Out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher Cal Raleigh.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swings through that.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. On the ground to first. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That's in for a strike. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Mariners are down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Colin Snyder.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 52, Colin Snyder.
So digging in, Jaron Duran.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, second base.
Now it's Alex Bregman. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Liner caught at second.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Raffy coming to the plate now.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Duran stands at first with one out.
1-2.
In the dirt. Oh, he hit him.
Dead ball.
And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Just missed.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. The tying run at the plate. Ripped into center, base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 4-2.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. Now, that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
So a change being made out at second, and here's the pinch runner, David Hamilton. Here's Story now. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Andres Munoz preparing to come on if needed. Spire, the lefty, warming up as well. That's outside, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 out. Runners at first and second. And that is out of play.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
So they turn to their closer, Andres Munoz.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Pinch running here, Romy Gonzalez. And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. 1 for 3. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well,
One ball,
he knows
two
they
strikes.
don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
That one
2-2.
missing inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And the
Ball
first
one.
pitch misses for ball one.
One
So
ball,
they're all
no
loaded
strike.
up. Just
Ball,
off
no.
the outside edge.
Pressure's
2-0.
on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab. That is the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. David Hamilton into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know.
Now at
Also
first
entering the
base,
game,
number 23,
Romy
Romy
Gonzalez. He
Gonzalez.
takes over as the new first baseman. And
Leading
stepping
off
in for the Mariners,
first
Luke
baseman,
Raley.
Luke Raley.
Bernardino back to work. That's too
Ball.
low. And that's ball one. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Justin Wilson, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. That hits
Ball.
the dirt, and it's 2-0. Fair ball.
Up next for Seattle.
Next to hit,
designated
Mitch
hitter,
Haniger.
Mitch Haniger.
And first offering is fouled off. That's
Ball.
down and in. Swings through that one for strike two.
1-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And he caught it behind his back. The feed for one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So two down now, and here is J.P. Crawford. Just missed. In the air, left field, down the line. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now for Seattle, Jorge Polanco, a switch hitter batting right. That one outside, 1-0.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top of the ninth. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Mariners 4 and the Red Sox 2. Last chance for the home team. Stepping in, Connor Wong.
Catcher, Connor Wong.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Strike 1. Next
Ball
one
2.
misses. Ball 2.
2-1.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder.
And stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela.
Well, you got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Base is
ball,
empty, 1
1
away.
strike.
Here in the last half of inning number 9. And a breaking
1-1.
ball misses outside. On the ground, right side. And they're down to their last out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Now a chance for Jarren Duran. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. 2-run game, a 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. The Red Sox down to their final strike.
1-2.
That one way inside. Two outs. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.